Hello stream and welcome to a special stream. Instead of doing some sim race, well, instead of us driving, we are going to be watching. So we're just giving it a couple moments before we jump in to watch chaos unfold. Just going to be taking its sweet time. Alright. 2 seconds, everyone. 2 seconds. So, yeah. Let's get into this race, shall we? Alright, so we just need to give it a couple moments, so be starting in a couple of moments, and I hope you guys do enjoy today's stream. And now, this week, Sunday, we've got the Bathurst 12 hours, so make sure to not miss that. That'll be on Sunday, stream starting at 4 in the morning. Stream starting at 4 AM, so that will be an exciting one. That'll be an exciting one for sure. So we're gonna give it just a few moments to load, and we are in. So this is the MX-5 rookie top split. You can see there's still drivers that we still have to wait for to come in, but I can tell you who we've got. We've got Landon Bragg, 2, Brad Hurst, Jacob Leadley, I am going to probably botch that 4th place person. Brad Hurst. Atane Parnell. Yep, so that is who we have there, and we're about to go into qualifying. So it is time for qualifying. And here we go. We are going to start off with Jacob Leadany. He's going to start us off for this qualifying session here at Winton Motor Raceway. As the 7-minute countdown starts right now. Now we're going to ride on board with Landon Bragg, the 2nd place person. He's starting his lap here. We've got a 24 track temp. So as you can see on the top right, you can see the temperature. So who is going to be the one who's going to set the fastest lap? Here's the number 1 car of Santia Velma? Okay, sorry, I botched that one. Alright, first qualifying laps for the drivers. Landon Bragg. Let's ride on board with Landon Bragg. He makes his way down to T1. That's yeah, we want to see some hands. That's a bit better. As we make our way into the next section. Don't know why it keeps switching for me. See back to TV mixed. Sorry if it keeps changing. Everyone. Making our way down to that penultimate corner. Third to last corner, I should say. On the exit. 5 minutes on the clock left remaining. What is this qualifying position going to look like? Where is the 2 car going to place himself? Let's find out now. So he makes his way over the line. Landon Bragg's going to take P1, followed by Jacob Ledeny. Michael Fisher 8 is going to take P1 over Landon Bragg 2. And then we've got Alex in P3, Brad in P4. Joe. Lots of drivers. Here's the purple car. The purple number 1 of, what's his name again? Santi Villaha. I have certainly botched it. I am so sorry. I am trash with names. But this is the current qualifying. Here's the... well, there was the number 7 Red Bull car. But yes, this is what the grid is looking like at this time. Got the number 1 going around, making and putting in the laps. This is such a tricky track. I do have to admit, we've got P9s, he's put down a lap. James Camera 4. And then we've got Tale Parnell and P11. Hamza Nasir. Sorry if I've botched the names. I am again terrible with names. Here is the number 1 MX5. What lap time is he going to put down? He's going to stay at P1, but he's going to set an improvement lap time of a 30.667. So a good lap time. That's on the board there. 2 minutes remaining left on the clock for this qualifying session. Here is the number 6 car. So this is Landon Bragg. Here's the 12 car. Now we ride back on with the 6 car of... here we go. Got the 12 car of Hamza Nazir from the UAE. And he's got himself down 10th. Here is... we've got... oh, somebody from Colombia. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, I'm sorry. There's a nice onboard from car number 6. Got a minute and 10 left remaining in this qualifying session. It's getting exciting. Most people already have finished their qualifying laps. We've got the 12 car still coming around. We've still got some cars that are still coming around. Specifically the number 6. He's coming around to still finish his lap. That's going to be a decent lap from Hamazar. It's going to be bumped down to P11, unfortunately. Oh, and we've had the number 6 car bump his way up to P2 with 10 seconds remaining left in this qualifying session. It is getting exciting. Here is number 11 Atane Parnell. And that is the qualifying there for you. And as you can see on the left hand side of your screen, that is your grid there. Let's get gridded up and ready for a race here at Winton Motor Raceway. So let's get this 12-minute race underway. Who's going to be the one who takes the victory here at Winton? Will it be Landon Bragg or Michael Fisher? As we still wait for our other cars to grid up. And here's our P1 man at this time. Who is excited for some racing? I certainly am. We've got 50 seconds remaining. And we'll see who will lead down into turn 1. Looks like P2 is going to miss the start. No, he's not. Here we go. 2, 1. You can hear the red engines revving up. 12 minutes on the clock at Winton Motor Raceway. And we are go. It's been a great start for the P1 at Sandy. And it's going to be a fight with the number 6 car. They make their way down to turn number 1. Here's the number 3 car. They're going to make it clean with through turn 1. A bit of bumping and barging. We've got a car off in the background. I'm pretty sure that's the number 6 car that's gone off there. It was indeed. There was... Oh no, and the number 7 car's been spun around as well. Oh no. And we've had the number 7 spun round. And they're not a great start for the number 6 and the 7 car. That's a sad way for your race to end. Be spun out on lap 1. But it's been a clean start for the poleman at Santi. We've still got the Red Bull car off there, and he is unfortunately retired. We started off with 14, we're now down to 12. So here is Landon Bragg. He's going to try and stick the nose up the inside, but he's not going to have the chance to. Is he going to try and stick that nose up the inside of the final? At the penultimate corner, he's moving around at the back there. All cleanly racing together. I think the 10 cars had a bit of an issue. We will find out soon. We'll take a look back at lap 1 as we complete lap 1 here at Winter Motor Raceway. Let's have a look back with what happened on lap 1. So this was the man who started on pole, making his way down to T1. What happened to the number 6? Oh, he bumped the rear end. He bumped the rear end of the number 1. And what happened to the 7th car? Oh, he gets rear-ended and spun, and then he gets hit by Tane Parnell. And then a sad way for your race to end just like that. That is disappointing, and then Santi ran away with it on lap 1. But what happened to the 10 car? Because I think he had a bit of an issue. Did he get spun around? Because he was a bit slow coming into the penultimate corner. Oh, he did get spun around. That's why he was fell behind the pack. He did get spun around. The number 10 car unfortunately spun around. That is a terrible way for your race to start on lap 1. That is absolutely terrible. And we're going to look back to the live cameras. That's the number 3 car of Michael Fisher. He's in the pits. Here's the number 4 of Brad Hurst. He's in P3. He's hunting for that podium. He's going to try chase after Landon Bragg and Santi Villa. But he's got the number 5 of Alex Melker. Alex Melker, and he's got James Cummer coming up behind him as well. James Cummer started P4 and he's dropped back to P5 as there's a move coming from James Cummer, but that move failed. He's probably going to try again as we continue to look on with Brad Hurst and Landon Bragg as Alexander Melcher still looking for that move. Here is Brad Hurst. He's chasing Landon Bragg for that podium spot. Well, he's on that podium, but I think he wants to bump himself out P2. There's going to be a definite move coming on the main straight, but here it goes Alex. There's a bump to the rear as they make their way down the main straight. And this man, Santi, he's gone off into the distance. He's gone. He is just gone. It's a fight between the top 4, between P2 to P5, with Landon Bragg, Brad Hurst, James Cummer, and Alexander Melcher. They continue back down here with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left remaining on the clock. It is Santi Villar who leads at this time with the number 5 of oh, and there was the move coming in. We got a car off in the background. I believe that's the Technica car that might have gone for a spin, or was that Tane Parnell? I think that might have been Tane Parnell. I think it certainly was. It looks to be it was Tane Parnell. That's unfortunate for him. As Brad Hurst goes very wide. He's going to have the number 5 car coming right up behind him. But he's going to split that gap again as James Cummer looking for that move, the number 8. It's getting exciting here in top split of the Rookie Mazda MX-5 Series. James Cummer, side by side they go. Is there going to be a set down at turn 1 here? Yes, there is. James Cummer, they make contact. Number 5 has been bumped off by James Comer on the number 8. Oh no, that was Alex Melcher. I'm so sorry. That was not James Comer. That was Alex Melcher. That bumps off James Comer. What a disappointing race. Way for his race to end, getting bumped off by Alex Melcher. We've got 5 minutes to go left in this race. We've got the who we got in front of Alex Melcher here. We've got the triple one car, it looks to be. No, that's the number 9. I'm sure the leaderboard will update by the time we get to back onto the main straight. What a disappointing way for Alex Comer, James Comer, sorry. What a disappointing way for his race to end. Alex Melcher having some disconnection issues, and you can see Tane Parnell and the number 10 in the background there. The number 9 and Alex Melcher are going to have a go at each other. Oh, Tane Parnell has gone off in the background, and he makes contact with car number 10, and they're both off. Terrible way. Let's get a quick replay of that back there. What on earth happened to car number 11? He gets spun around. This is Tane Parnell. Oh, he spins it himself and he makes contact with car 10. And that's being Jacob Ledney. Terrible way for their race to go. And that is unfortunate for them. Let's get back on with Landon Bragg. And here is James Comer, the number 5 cars. We go back on board with Brad Hurst, and here comes the number 6. They make a little bit of contact. Is there going to be a move coming down the penultimate corner? He tries to do the outside move. He's going to try sticking around the outside. He's going to try pull a move down the inside and go at the final corner, and they make contact into the final corner. As the number 6 and the number 4 is still side by side down at the T1. Who's going to be the one who breaks Elliott first? Still side by side they go. It is going to be the number 6 who pulls out of it and takes the podium spot from Brad Hurst. What a move. Sets it up straight up the inside. What an absolute incredible move. And here is the number 5 of James Comer. He's got to try and get some revenge on Alex Melcher. He's going to do his best, but he's going to have to pass him safely. There is a move coming here, definitely from James Comer. But when is that move going to happen? He's just going to sit behind him at this time. He's just going to stay sitting behind him. And when that move becomes available, he's going to sit right behind him. He's going to give him a bit of a tap on the rear, and a tap on the rear again. And he's pushed Alex Melcher off onto the service road there. I guess that is revenge from James Comer. And we're getting close to that, but I think we're about to start the penultimate lap. Or do we have one more lap left to go? I think this is the last lap. Or we might have one lap to go. We've got Michael Fisher and Zoo down 8 laps there. That's P11 and P12, and they're down and out. They are down and out. We started off with 14. We lost 4. No, I believe we started off with 12. We've lost 2, which is unfortunate for those 2 there. So it is going to be Santi Villar who's going to run away with this one. It looks like this is going to be the last lap. It is going to be Santi Villar who's going to win this one here. And we're going to focus and we're going to get it. And here is this man, Santi Villar, he got pole. He's gonna take the victory here at Winton Motor Raceway. Santi Villar wins here at Winton Motor Raceway in the rookie Fanatec Mazda MX-5 series. And Landon Braggs is going to go across the line. He's going to take a P2 finish. And it's going to be the number 6 car. He's going to take 2nd place. Brad Hurst in P4. We're going to have James Cameron in P5. Jacko Carpenter in P6. Alex Melcher in P7. Hesma Nazar in P8. Jacob Lively in P9. Tane Parnell in P10. And that wraps off your top 10 for your race. Well, those are the results that you can see on screen. On your left, it will be Landon Bragg. And your podium, Santi Villar, Landon Bragg, and Juven, and the number 6 car. So, we're going to go on to the next race. We will return soon. Stay tuned for more. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a GT sprint race at the Great Bathurst Mount Panorama. It's a 40-minute GT3 race at the 23 corner circuit. Oh, and looks like that race, I believe, has ended. Yes, that race has ended. Wait, am I able to watch still? Or am I going to get, unfortunately, booted out? Just give us 2 moments, everyone. Oh. So it looks like that session has ended. So we're gonna go find something else. Let's try find some formula, shall we? Yeah, let's try some formula. See what fun, crazy, wacky events we've got. We've got some Bathurst that we can participate participating? Because I believe they have just started. They have indeedy. And we're going to jump in and watch them. Formula 4 is at Bathurst. That sounds exciting, does it not? So let's check it out. We'll check it out. It's a pretty big grid. And of course, it's Bathurst Mount Panorama. 23 corners. And yeah. Great circuit. Great circuit. And it's the host for the Bathurst 12 hour that is hosted once a year. If you saw the big crash that we had, that was over there last weekend. Wow. So we'll be loading into the session very soon and see if we can join just in time for qualifying. We should be able to. See what kind of chaos these Formula 4 cars can cause at Bathurst. So, oh, the race is over. Ooh. I think we were a bit late. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Not you. What else? Oh, we got Formula Europe. Have they just... I think their race is just ended. Let's double check. Is their race just ended? That's got 11 minutes remaining. Let's have a watch. They've got 11 minutes remaining, so... Let's why not, with 11 minutes remaining, why don't we just jump in and have a wee watch, shall we? At the Hockenheimer Ring. Oh, very small grid for top split. I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers. There must have been some DNFs. So let's find out what chaos we got here at Hockenheim. Alright, here we go. Here we go, we've got a race that's going on. And, ooh, a nice Audi livery. This is the 2 car of Sam Frizzle. And P3's getting close to that Cara Taylor soon. In the Mercedes coloured car, the number 6. Exciting race, got 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. We missed the start, unfortunately, due to the MX5 race. It's hard to get into some races sometimes when you miss the start. So make their way down to the hairpin. No moves coming about, so they've all kind of spread themselves out now. As P1 is Lockie Delphine has gone off into the sunset, and we've got Taylor Soon and Sam Frizzle on the in P2 and P3. They're going to try and fight it out. Alex Chanel is going to try and fight his way out as we ride on board with Sam Frizzle chasing down Taylor Soon through that fast left-hander, right-hander I should say, now to that long left-hand hairpin. So run to the final few corners. A nice Oscar, do you like the helmet? I believe that's an Oscar Piastri helmet that is on that car. And here's Taylor Soon in the Mercedes number 6 Livery car. Make their way into T1, right back on board with Sam Frizzle. And the number 2 Audi. And we definitely can't forget Taylor Soon. So, where's he from? Oh, he's in Italian. So make their way back down to the hairpin. Not any moves coming yet, but there is definitely a move coming from Sam Frizzle as he continues to chase down Taylor Soon. We certainly don't want to miss the GT sprint race because that'll be an exciting one, so we might see if we can go jump into that one. Let's see if we can go jump into that one, shall we? Get into that GT sprint. Try and get into that GT sprint race. Because I'm pretty sure that one was getting pretty boring. So, GT sprint. Ooh, that's not for another 50 minutes, unfortunately. I believe... Have they just had a race start? I'll double check it. There are no race sessions available, so that looks like that's all done. Oh, we got some GR86, maybe some Rainmaster. M2's Ferrari Challenge. Could we spectate Ferrari Challenge? What do we need? Although I think we need to get the card just to spectate. We could maybe do GR86 at Okayama. That's always a fun time. They're on the short layout. Interesting. Or we could do some wet rain. Ooh, this will be a good one. The fixed GT3 series. That's in 5 minutes. We'll do that one. We'll do the fixed GT3 series. They're 20-minute races. So that'll be a fun one. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have a quick break. I will return in 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do some dirt oval instead. So, the UPM. We've got the UPM modified B class series. And it's split up into heats. So we've got a 5-minute practice. So you can. Fights. Oh, we do have cautions. Alright, here we go. Let's watch top splits. It's probably just gonna open up a window because getting a little bit hot, and of course I don't know if you saw the news, but the recent major flooding we had, incredible. Are you ready for some UBM modifieds at Eldora Speedway? And here we are. Showing out of car. Here we go. So here we've got X, S, and so here is the here is what the event schedule looks like. 5-minute practice, which is underway right now. 3-minute quali, then heat 1, 8 minutes, 8 laps. Then top six transfer over to the feature. Another 8 lap heat 2. Top 6 transfer consolation. And then we do have our 30 lap feature. Making their way around, we've got here Craig Turner. He's in P2. He's the number. He is the number 5 car. There's going to be some interesting moves coming about here at this great track. This track always performs well. might just do is I might, I think I might, go this overlay here. We probably don't want that one. What other overlays do we have? Don't have some really good overlays, unfortunately. We'll just stick with this one here. I've got about 20 seconds left remaining on the clock here at Eldora. 6 drivers completed laps as the 3T they're taking the high line. Hopefully we don't see any cautions for this race. And we don't want to see any cautions if another checkered flag drops here at Eldora. Yes, only 7 drivers. Right, it is now time for qualifying here at Eldora. Let's get the qualifying here at Eldora Speedway completed as this man, Mr. Craig Turner, is going to be the first one out to start a lap. 2 sectors on this track. They're going to start off on the high line. He's going to maybe transfer down to the low line. Let's see what happens. Here we go, first lap on the board. Taking that low line on the first lap. Where's he going to put himself? He's going to put himself into P1 for starters with a 16.345 for that first lap. What's the second lap going to be like? We've got JL Moore. What's the second lap going to be on the board? It's not going to be another quick one. Last lap time is going to be 16.818. Jessica Necker, the number 6 car. Ooh, that's a sad way for your qualifying to end. And she's put itself in the wall. Here is Jordan L. Moore. He's started his second lap now. Now, Jeremy L. So now we've got Shane. Where's Shane put himself? He's put himself into P6. And what's the second lap going to be like for this man? Absolutely perfectly drifting through T3 and T4. It's going to be a bump up to P5. Not bad at all. It's got 50 seconds remaining left on the clock. It's going to be dropped down to P6. And it's going to be Knack with the 16.121. With the P1. And it's going to be Edas. And P2 here is the number 7 of Ashton. He's going to be done there. And that is qualifying done there for the drivers. So we've got 8 cars. And 1 didn't qualify. Here's the Knack. And that is qualifying completed there for the UPM modified race here at Eldora. It's going to be Knack with a 16.121 with the P1 spot and the Eds following close behind. Alright, let's get this first heat race underway. 8 laps, 8 laps at Eldora. Let's hope we don't have any cautions, shall we? Let's hope not. 8 cars. Who's going to be one who takes the victory in Heat 1? What I am going to do quickly is just make the leaderboard just a little bit bigger. That's a bit better. Alright, I can hear cars revving their engines, getting ready to go. We're set and ready here at Eldora for some chaotic racing. Hope you guys are excited. 8 cars, top 6 transfer for heat number 1. Alright, let's get this first heat underway. As the pace truck heads off, it is going to be Nicholas Edath and Craig Turner in P1 and 2. And then we're going to have Ashton. You can see there getting the grid all set up. They're going to line up in 2x2 formation. We're going to get ready to go. Sorry if my leaderboard is a little bit bugged. I will just quickly sort it out. One moment, caller. Alright, so we start the second formation lap of second of two formation laps here at Eldora. We are getting ready. Drivers heating up their tyres. They want a good amount of temperature in those tyres. So who's going to be the one who takes victory in Heat 1? It's a top 6 transfer. Let's go racing at Eldora, and we are green flag underway here at Eldora. It's been a great start from Knack and P1, and we're going to have a safe turn 1, keeping it clean, and that's going to be the first lap completed. It's going to be a clean turn 1. We're all keeping it clean, and we're going to... We've got Blake Bailey here, and then number 1 car, and the number 11, I will say, and then there's the 22 and the 46 and the number 3, side by side they are, and we're going to go 3 wide into turn 4. That's going to be a good first completion of lap 1. Oh, a bit wide for the number 11 as he takes that high line. Some of these drivers taking that high line, some taking that low line. Some drivers prefer the high, some drivers prefer the low line. I prefer the low line because it feels there's a lot more grip down there. It's a bit harder to run the high line. It's the number 3 car. Knack retakes the lead. She's followed close behind Everson in the 46. We've got the 22 and the number 11. Here's the 46 of the Everson. Another clean lap completed. It's a top 6 transfer. So who are going to be the ones who make it through into the top 6? Fourth, and we got the white flag going. And that's going to be race number 1 completed. It's going to be Knack. It's going to be Knack with a victory from Heat 1, with Everson in P2 and more taking P3. Actually, Blake Bailey stealing P3 at that last moment. Well, that's your first heat race completed, done and dusted. We're going to get our quick overlay in here. Gonna get rid of the we're gonna leave it like that. Alright, let's try this again. So this is heat number 2. Well, this is actually the feature race, since there were only 8 drivers in the first heat. 30 laps. 30 laps. Who's going to be the one here? We've got Blake Bailey starting on the pole position with Jordan L. Moore and Shane Everson. The P3 with Nicholas Edas and P4 Craig Turner and P5 Jessica Knack and P6 Ashton McLeod and P7 and Jody Abernathy in P8. That is your grid there for this race. 30 laps here at Eldora. Who's going to be the one who takes the victory? And we're about to find out right now. And we go here at Eldora. It's been a great start from Blake Bailey with Shane Everson sending it up the inside, and we've got no, it's actually Jessica Knack that's taking the lead. Blake Bailey up the inside. Well, trying to get the inside of Shane Everson. Still side by side they are. Into turn 1. Jessica Knack taking that high line. And it's Shane Everson who's going to retake that lead. They complete another lap. It's gonna be Shane Everson, Blake Bailey, and Jessica Knack in your top 3. It's the 22 of Jordan L. Moore trying to look for the move on Jessica Knack. But it's gonna be Jessica Knack that's gonna take that P3. Blake Bailey taking that low line. Still got the 22 of Jordan L. Moore. Still trying to take that position from Jessica Knack. Side by side they are still. As they complete another lap. We have 5 laps into this race. It's Shane Everson, Blake Bailey and Jessica Knack are your top 3 with Jordan L. Moore and Nicholas Edas. Following close behind with Craig Turner and Jeremy Almanacki and Ashton McLeod. It's going to follow close behind. Jessica Knack goes very wide. And here comes Jordan L. Moore taking that highlight of Jessica Knack. Is there going to be a move coming? No, not quite. Jordan's not going to get that move. They're still side by side. The person that's going low, that's Jordan L. Moore. Still looking for that move. It's Blake Bailey trying to hold off Jessica Knack from taking that P2 position. They run that high line. That high line's going to be beneficial in these UPN modifieds. Jessica Knack looking for that move as she makes her way up the inside. That move failing. It's still Jordan L. Moore and Jessica Knack fighting each other for position. Who's going to be the one who's going to break through first? We're all taking that high line. It's a 3-way battle for P2. Blake Bailey, Jessica Knack and Jordan L. Moore all fighting for P2. Jordan L. Moore still looking, trying to send that move on Jessica Knack. Jessica Knack trying to, and we've got a yellow flag out, and we're going to be going under caution. And it's the first caution of this race. What has happened? Is it going to be Germany? What has happened? What has happened? Have we had a spinner? Oh, we've had a huge accident. Who have we had this accident with? It is going to be involving the it's going to be involving the 7 car of Aston McLaren and the number 4 of Nicholas Edas. That is the reason we have this caution out, and we've got 10 laps down on the board already. And that is the reason we have been brought out to this caution. It would eventually happen. So, caution out, lap 1. Let's have a look back at lap 1. Let's have a look back at lap 1 here. It would be Jessica Knack who would run away with it, and then it would be Blake Bailey and Shane Everson who would steal those positions, and it would be Shane Everson who would take that first lap. We're going to go to live TV, and we are back to green flag here. It's going to be Shane Everson and Blake Bailey in P2. Jordan Elmore made his way up to P3 after overtaking Jessica Knack. Side by side they are again. And is it going to be Jordan Elmore trying to take P2? Unfortunately not. He's going to be stuck down at P3. He's going to try and chase down Blake Bailey. And he's going to try and chase down Sean Everson as well. They complete another lap. That's lap 10 down. We start lap 2 and we've got some slow cars. Oh, and there's some contact. Shane Everson has been dropped back to P3. What has happened to Shane Everson? He has made a huge mistake. He has been dropped to P4. He's been dropped to P3. Jordan Elmore's made a massive mistake as well. Jessica Knack sent it up the inside on Shane Everson. What a move. Jessica Knack goes through on Shane Everson. Side by side they still are. Everson taking the high line. It's going to be Jordan Elmore chasing down Blake Bailey. It's going to be Sean Everson. He's going to be actually, Shane Everson, sorry, I keep thinking it's Sean Everson, I'm so sorry. But it's actually Craig Turner who's going to be who's fighting with Shane Everson for that P3 position. They're still fighting. Shane Everson still got that P3. Jordan Elmore continuing to chase down Blake Bailey for that position. But it's not really going his way at this time. And Aston McLaren has unfortunately retired from this race. Oh, and there's contact between Blake Bailey and Jordan Elmore. Blake Bailey's been spun. He made contact. And Blake Bailey being dropped to P2, and Jordan Elmore takes the lead. Craig Turner steals P3 from Shane Everson. He's still fighting with they're still fighting the 46 and the 3 car, still fighting. This is incredible racing here at Eldora. You cannot miss it. This is incredible top split racing. As we start lap number 20 with 10 to go here at Eldora. It's Jordan Elmore and Blake Bailey and Shane Everson that are your top 3. Craig Turner, Jessica Knack, Jeremy Abernathy and Nicholas Edas are your top 4 there. Nicholas Edas down by 2 laps. Aston McLaren unfortunately retiring from this race after contact with Nicholas Edas. Nicholas Edas going down 2 more laps. I think Nicholas has retired, unfortunately. That is a disappointing race, but I've just heard a car going through the fence. I think we're okay. We're not going to be going under caution, but I did hear a car go into the fence. No worries. Oh, a bit wide there for Shane Everson. He's trying to get the move on Blake Bailey, and Craig Turner's going to have a shot at it. It's going to try and have a shot at it, including Jessica Nack. She's coming back into this fight as well. This is incredible fighting. And here is Craig Turner. We've run on board with Craig Turner, the man who sits in P4, as he chases down Shane Everson and Blake Bailey for P2. This is incredible racing that we are watching live here on New Zealand Virtual Sim Racing here at Eldora, bringing you top split live coverage of all classes, of all categories, from oval, sports car, dirt oval, formula, and so much more. It is Jordan Elmore who has the current lead of 2 seconds. He's got a gap of 2 seconds. Blake Bailey going up high. Craig Turner, Jessica Nack, they're fighting for position. They're chasing after Shane Everson. This is incredible fighting here at Eldora. And there's a bit of contact to the fence for Craig Turner. He's going to lose that position to Jessica Nack. And it's going to be Jessica Nack who steals P4 from Craig Turner. Oh, he's in the fence. He's got the rear tire right on the wall. And there goes Jessica Nack on Shane Everson for the move. The white flag is shown here at Eldora. It's gonna be Jordan Elmore with the race victory here at Eldora Speedway. Blake Bailey at P2 and Shane Everson. Oh my God, Jessica Nack takes P3 at the last moment. My goodness. Excuse me. Let's take a look back at that. That was incredible. This was Jessica Nack that would perform the move to steal the podium from Shane Everson. It would be a photo finish, and it would be Jessica Nack who would take the third place from Shane Everson. What a race here at Eldora. What an incredible race we have had here at Eldora between Jordan Elmore, Blake Bailey, and Jessica Nack. What a race. What a race. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hunt for something else that we can try to find. Let's see what else we can find. We've got some midgets. We got this is the fixed series. Could maybe do that. We got the dirt street stocks at Eldora. Sounds fun. We got the micro wing series there at Lania. We've got the 305s at Lernerville. What a race that was! That was unbelievable. Let's look at the UPM fixed series. We'll have a look at that. I hope you all have been enjoying today's stream. Excuse me. I am currently sick. I do not mean to cough into the mic. I do apologize. What an incredible race. We only had one caution that brought us to a halt in that race. And it was such an incredible race. I'm sure I would like to see it happen again. Well, that's what we are going to be having a look at just in about uh, in about 30 seconds. We will have another race to bring you live here on New Zealand Virtual Sim Racing. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have just under a minute. Well, we have over a minute and 40 seconds left to go until we start the micro winged series. It's been an exciting day of racing. And I'm sure we'll see some incredible racing in the upcoming mini series that we have. So yes, I am very excited to see what we have next up as well. So we'll have the Dirt 14 Sprint Car Tour, which will be up next. And this week, where are we this week? Next, we head off to the Lemonland Motorsports Park, and alright, so the service should start up very soon. So hopefully we can get in. Sorry I've had to cut away to so many breaks, everyone. I do apologise. So we gotta wait for some drivers to leave. So I think next up we'll try and see if we can get some 360s going at Eldora. That'll be interesting. We'll see if we can get them going, and might be in time to get another UPM modified race in the books. So we will see what will happen, but that takes its time. So here we go. We've got top split, micro winged, non-micro sprint, micro winged sprint car. They're a sprint car. Well, they're effectively a sprint car, but a lot smaller, and don't have V8 engines in them. So a very small field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers. We should see some more appearance. So this is top split. I'd imagine everyone is still getting chucked into their splits and all that. So we are still waiting. Some very low I-rated drivers, but I am not going to judge. Not too bothered as long as it's some good racing and we can see some good action. Then yeah, we should be able to have some fun.